Welcome back. So you're looking for ChatGPT alternatives. It's not cutting it for you, is it? Okay, so all the issues, server availability issues, are deterring you. Today we're gonna look at a couple alternatives that are free to ChatGPT that you can use today, right now. There are quite a few paid versions for ChatGPT, paid alternatives. That could include Jasper AI, which we've talked about on my 6 favorite tools that we love to use. But we are now using ChatGPT instead, although we are paying for it. So jumping right into it, we're going to look at Perplexity AI. So Perplexity seems pretty simple. It almost looks like actually a search engine type thing here with the search bar. And I'm going to go ahead and look up the Ohio East Palestine derailing. So this was a derailing that happened earlier this month. So I'm sort of going to be testing its ability versus ChatGPT, given that ChatGPT only goes to 2021, and see if it can pull up current data. So far, I like the UI. It's pretty good. Great. And yep, it got it right here, and it looks like it's citing sources, which is cool. 5 sources, and it shows from where. I think that's really cool. I think it's pretty accurate here. Ask a follow-up. So residents have expressed anxiety. So what follow-up? Let's see. Have any residents been evacuated as a result? So here I'm testing its ability to sort of have a conversation, right? That's what ChatGPT is good at. It can simulate human interaction, human conversation. So let's see, and I'm not really sure how the UI works, so let's see how it presents it here. Okay, it seems to have repeated itself here. Okay, I guess residents were allowed to return home. So, yeah, it seems like order was issued for 1 month. Okay, so yeah, that's the evacuation order here. Great. And it talked a little bit about it, but it is repeating itself right on February 3rd. It's not, doesn't seem too conversational at this point. Let's see, what else can we follow up to avoid a catastrophic explosion? How are East Palestine residents? Actually, they already know we're talking about East Palestine residents. How are the residents doing today? Oh, okay, interesting. Oh wow, this is interesting in reality, what's going on here. But it is sort of responding, it seems, sort of more conversationally now. Have there been any politicians visiting the area? Okay, cool. So this is interesting. Yeah, there's definitely a form of conversation. It's not quite a chat like we're used to, but cool nonetheless. The next one we want to look at is u.com, which I think is crazy that they were able to get that domain. I wonder how much they paid for that. u.com. So we'll just go ahead and take a look here. Well, ask the same question. Ohio East Palestine derailing. Oh, and it has some autofill here, just like a search engine. And I guess it does say it's a search engine you control. Okay, well this is actually a search engine here, but we can go to chat, which is what we want to look for here. Great, this is also citing sources, right? So this is current events. I love the fact that it has all the, I guess these are even more resources related. So it seems like a combination of a search engine and a chat. So let's ask the same questions. Have there been any evacuations? Cool, and it responds directly here too. This might be a little more friendly for conversational AI as we know it through ChatGPT. Following the evacuation order has been lifted, but some residents are still trying to stay away. So what has happened to residents since the order has been lifted? I'm trying to make it very contextual to our chat conversation here. Oh, and that was a period instead of a question mark. So let's see. Since the evacuation order. Okay, interesting. Cool. So this actually seems a lot more chat friendly, and this also seems to be a little bit more extended than the Perplexity AI, following a typical search engine we know today with providing links and images, videos, news here. All very cool. So these are two alternatives to ChatGPT that are free, and U.com, in my opinion, seems like the best alternative, especially given its ability to read current events. What I have heard is if you are able to have current events, the potential is plagiarism is more easily used by the AI chatbot. So that's just something to keep in mind. Please let us know what you think about U.com and Perplexity AI. Hopefully this has been helpful, and if I'm missing any, please also comment those. I'd be really interested in checking those out.